Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I want to talk through my numbers and show you pictures of my makeup collection, comparing it to June of 2023 to now. These numbers, can you hear my son? He's right next to me. He's having a good old time, huh? Hi! So yeah, I will be showing you pictures of what I had in June versus what I ended 2023 with and what I'm starting 2024 with. So I've tried filming this 2 times before. Both times I did it like get ready with me style while I was applying makeup and talking about each product. Both times I made it about halfway through before my baby needed me. So I figured he's right next to me. He's doing really well. I just filmed another video, so let's just try to whip this one out. So for face primer in 2023, in June of 2023, I had 2, and now I have 3. So I am not really big on face primers, so 3 is a decent number. I do not need more than 3, but I also don't think I need 3. I'm trying to finish that e.l.f. Putty Primer, so I will have 2 hopefully by mid-year. So I'm okay with those numbers. For powder foundation, I had 1 in June, and I did purchase a backup of the same foundation, so now I have 2, which I'm completely fine with. I love that powder foundation, and I am working on finishing the first one that I had. For cream and liquid foundation, this number has gone up significantly, and I am a little disappointed, but it is what it is. I am not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just going to move forward. I'm on a no buy. No more foundation will be coming into my collection. But in June, I had 19, and 6 of those were open. Now I have 28, and that is too many for my one singular face, but I still only have 6 of those open. All of them are the same except for I did finish the old formula of the L'Oreal True Match, and I have opened the new formula of the L'Oreal True Match just because I love that stuff so much. So that category has gone up. It's fine. Concealer has also been affected. I had 6 in June, and now I have 9. Currently, I only have 1 of those open. It's the Rare Beauty Concealer. Are you talking to Mama? He says, why aren't you paying attention to me? Huh? Hi. So yeah, I did finish my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but I repurchased a backup, and they sent me 2 on accident. I only ordered 1, but I love that stuff, so I'm okay keeping both of them, but that was not intentional. For face powder in June, I had 3, and I was perfectly content with those 3. The Maybelline Fit Me is my favorite, and so I was fine with having 2 of those, but I did accumulate a few more. I currently have 8. I just wanted to try the formulas. You know, with combo skin, you always are curious what will work for your skin type. So I'm currently working on a few of those. Moving on to bronzer, I have split those up between cream and powder. So for cream bronzer in June, I had 5, and I currently have 8, which cream products go bad quicker, as we all know. So I'm really trying to finish one of those this year. I do not need 8, but I'm just so curious about all the formulas. I love cream bronzer, so I gave into the hype on some of those. For powder bronzer, this went too high. This is too high. For powder bronzer, I had 6 in June, which was totally fine and manageable, but that has over doubled, and now I have 13. So I do count individual pans as 1, so you'll see like I have a duo bronzer from Juvia's Place, so I count those as 2 instead of just 1. So 13 is a little high for me, but again, I gave into the hype. I'm really curious about different formulas, and I'm trying to find a really good cool tone bronzer. I think that Flower Beauty one might be it, but I haven't even tried it yet. So we'll see. What? You want this toy? You want this one? Look. Ooh. Yummy. He likes to chew on one of his toys. Moving on to blush, I also split that up from cream and powder, and I am disappointed in these categories as well. Cream blush, I had 2 in June, and I stated that I do not like cream blush. I don't even know why I have those cream blushes. It's just not for me. Now I have 11. So I'm totally going against what I said. I think the hype, it's just the hype. I need to stop watching people talk about makeup. But I love watching people talk about makeup. And I guess my thought process is maybe I will like these formulas compared to the formulas I didn't like before. I don't know. Hi. I get so distracted by my adorable baby. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm just really trying to get through this video before he gets upset. But yeah, cream blush, it's 2 to 11. That's kind of unacceptable to me. Yeah. Moving on, for powder blush, this has also gone up substantially. From June, I had 11, and now I have 23. Again, I count individual pans as 1, and that has more than doubled as well. But they're all cool toned. They're all like, again, formulas that I wanted to try. I will stop shaming myself, but it's just, why did I let myself do this? I had such a good declutter last year when I got pregnant. I was like, I don't need this makeup. I know I'm not going to be wearing makeup as often anymore. My lifestyle's changing. I just don't need it. So I decluttered like over half of my collection, but then I just doubled my collection again. It doesn't make sense to me looking back, but I'm going on a tangent now. I've talked about this a lot on my Instagram stories because I know they'll disappear in 24 hours. But I've struggled a lot. Like the 2 a.m. feedings, I'm up and I'm scrolling Instagram and I see this amazing thing that I need, and I just purchased it because it's one of the only normal things in my life that before baby came. You know what I mean? Like I'm struggling with finding an identity outside of being a mom, which being a mom is amazing. I love it. It's what I was born to do. But there's like a sense of normalcy in buying makeup, I think, is what's going on. I'm not a psychologist. But my mom kind of helped me discover that, and possibly. Are you talking to Mama? He says, you're talking to somebody and it's not me. I'm gonna move on from that deep moment and move into cream highlighters. I had 0 in June and now I have 2. One of those is the Sydney Grace one that I got in a mystery box, and then the other one is on a duo that I really just wanted the contour, so the highlight just came with it, so that's fine. For powder highlighter, I had 4 in June and now I have 10. No one will ever finish 10 highlighters in their lifetime, so I don't know why I thought I could have 10. Setting spray is a great category. I'm super proud of my setting spray category because I don't have a problem with it. I had 2 in June and now I have 3. I love the Milani Make It Last setting spray for longevity, and the ColourPop Pretty Fresh setting spray is my favorite for like refreshing. It feels really good. For eyebrow products in June, I had 6 and now I have 13. So another product category that has doubled. Not ideal, but I use eyebrow products every day, and a lot of those were backups to stuff that I knew I liked. And I just went a little crazy during Black Friday sales. So what are you gonna do? Eye primer. This has also changed a lot. I had 1 in June and now I have 5. This includes some colored eye bases that I recently got from P. Louise. So I don't know if you count that as primer, but I do because I would put something over them. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm curious about those colored bases to see how other eyeshadows look on top of them. I've never experimented with eye bases, so we'll see. Eyeliner, I had 3 in June and now I have 7. 2 of those are technically brow pens, but I love the color for eyeliners. Those were like repurchases that I made. All of the rest are black except for I have 1 eye pencil from Ulta, and that's like a charcoal gray. For mascara, not too bad. I had 6 in June and now I have 7. Mascara is something that you go through so quickly in your collection, so I am fine with that. For single eyeshadows, I went a little crazy for Black Friday sales. I had 15 in June and now I have 48. Sydney Grace and Prettiest for Your Face always get me. I think my collection is really beautiful though, so I don't regret those. I just hope I can get some use out of them this year. For liquid eyeshadow, I had none in June, but now I have 4. And I recently used that darker silver Beauty Bay one and I loved it. I had so much fun playing with that. So I'm really excited to use the other liquid eyeshadows and see what looks I can come up with. For my eyeshadow palettes, I split them up according to how many pans they have in the palette. So with eyeshadow palettes that have less than 9 pans, I had 3 in June and now I have 15. Yeah. I decluttered so many eyeshadow palettes in the beginning of my pregnancy, but a lot of them were color stories that I knew I would not wear. I feel pretty good about the eyeshadow palettes that I've added to my collection because all of them are color stories that I enjoy. I think there's only 1 or 2 that have shades in them. Maybe like half the shades are colors that I probably wouldn't use unless they were rolled into like a project. But 15 is more than anyone even needs. And that's just one of my eyeshadow palette categories. Hi, Bubba. Hi. I love you. You want this again? You want this? Ah. He's probably getting hungry. I'm almost done. For my palettes that are 9 plus, so I think my palettes go up to 36 pans, so 9 to 36 pans. I had 24 in June and now I have 40. I know there's a lot of people out there that have way more eyeshadow palettes than that, but that number is a little crazy to me. I used to say I didn't want more than like 25 palettes, but now I have 55 total eyeshadow palettes. And honestly, it does not seem unmanageable yet. But we'll see how I feel by the end of the year. In June, I had 27 eyeshadow palettes, so that has doubled, which is nuts to me. The total eyeshadow pans, like individual pans, I had 316 in June, and now I have 611. Yes. Lip liner, in June I had 2. And I have never been a lip liner girl until I panned one. Well, I worked on one. I did not finish it. But I found myself wanting other colors, and that has not been me in the past. So during sales at the end of the year, I did accumulate some lip liners, and now I have 8. For lip gloss, I had 0 in June, and I actually got one free as a gift with purchase from Pat McGrath. So now I have a clear lip gloss. Honestly, I might declutter this. I'm not a lip gloss person, and especially now with my baby, I just want to kiss him all the time, and lip gloss just doesn't seem like that will work out too well. In June, oh, Bubba's. I split up my lipsticks by color, so I have like a category for red or like deep berry lipsticks and a category for pinks and neutrals. So my red lip category, I had 4 in June, and now I have 12. That has tripled in number, and I don't know why or how I let myself do that. I just wanted to try a bunch of new formulas, so I think that is why. And then for my pinks and neutrals, I had 9 in June, and now I have 23. I blame everyone else. No, honestly, like, I think we all struggle with seeing other people talk about beautiful things and wanting them for ourselves. We're curious. They just look so beautiful and we want them. What? I'm almost done, okay? So, yeah. I have nothing more to say about that. My last category is mixers. I forgot to talk about these before, but I had 2 in June, and now I have 3. That white mixer from LA Girl was decluttered to me from Tina. So I'm okay with that because I have a lot of foundations that are too dark for me. So I'm welcoming that white mixer. So my total number of products in my makeup inventory in June was 135 individual products. And currently I have 305 products. So I have almost tripled my collection. And if you watched my last inventory video, I got a lot of praise for downsizing my collection. And I just don't want to get hate for tripling my collection. It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Like I said, I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to try to pan this year. I know I can't pan in the same capacity that I have in the past, but I do want to try to touch every single item in my collection to make sure that it is worth keeping before it goes bad, so I can pass it off if I don't like it. But yeah, if you want to put some encouraging words in the comments, it will make me feel better. I know a lot of us struggle with larger collections that we don't necessarily want them to be as large, but I still want to enjoy all of these things, and I think they're all beautiful. So if you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you like panning and makeup content, I hope you subscribe before you leave, so I see you in my next video. Bye.